Right, we are back. A new day, a new dollar bill to make. Also, we've got to try and win over some ratings because we no longer have the benefit of getting a guaranteed 6% or about 5% boost to ratings every month because I've switched my Congress people around. But we do get the benefit of reduced stress for team members. Anyway, another thing to inform you of, I've just ate a crunchy. And how good are crunchies, lads? I don't even eat them I only got them because it was part of a selection box that I got for Christmas. But I used to eat them all the time as a kid. It's probably why my teeth are absolutely destroyed. But they are actually the Friday feeling. It's not even Friday, and I've got that Friday feeling because I've ate a crunchy. I highly recommend you go and do it yourself. Anyway, Ellie, First Lady, my dear, it's time for your yearly speech to Congress. The Constitution requires that you report periodically on the work you've done and your plans for the coming year. Our amendment won't change that, so you'll have to do this every year. I'm sure it would be tempting to have some fun with the senators who were impeaching you just a few months ago, but remember, our goal is the midterm elections in November. We mustn't turn Congress against us when nearly 2/3 are on our side. And most importantly, don't make too many promises. I know you must want to score some political points, but don't make any promises you can't keep. I'm pretty good at these. I make as little promises as possible. Okay, so how do we do this? My fellow Americans, always. You're not a Congress, you're just people, my fellow Americans. Today we take stock of the year 2021 and look forward to the future. How did you like this first year? A little slow? I'm indebted to you. Thank you for not kicking me out of the White House. Nah. Today we take stock of the year 2021 and look forward to the future. No matter how hard the goddamn establishment tries, they cannot stop me. The overwhelming support of America is making things easier for me than ever. Lately, I've learned what it means to be a politician at Washington. Lately, I've learned what it means to be a politician in Washington. Past year has been extremely challenging for my constituency. The past year has been very difficult for my enemies. Well, that's true. The past year has been a very difficult one for America. Ooh, I'm torn between this one and this one. The past year has been extremely challenging for my constituency. But we've succeeded. Yes. I want to thank my team. Without them, I wouldn't have achieved anything. And I'm not going to stop. I don't need to mention it's been a difficult one for America. Should we blabber on or not? Past year has been a difficult one for America. Has it though? I think it's been pretty good for America, to be fair. And I'm not going to stop. I assure you that the new year will be even more fun than the last. There are many challenges ahead, but we'll get through it together. I'm not going to promise establishment with Russia because I don't like Russia. In the game, I don't like Russia. I ain't got no beef with Russia, man. But in this game, the new president's a cocksucker. I don't give a fuck. I will get a candidate elected to Congress with no political experience, a person just like me. I will reduce the flow of drugs across our southern border. Boom, shakalaka. I'm already in motion to get this done. In order to resolve this issue, I will deal directly with drug cartels. The Mexican authorities are doing too little, so I'll have to do it myself. Enough promises. Time to focus on fulfilling them. Yeah, I'm not promising this shit. Enough promises. Time to focus on fulfilling them. Especially since that's where politicians run into problems. In my first year, I didn't fulfill them very easily. No, I did. Enough especially since that's where politicians typically run into problems. My dear congressmen and congresswomen, I call for unity. America, I look to you for your support. I ask... My dear congressmen and congresswomen, I call for unity. Yeah, let's get these on my side. We don't want to alienate anyone. Let's get to work. Let's fucking do this! Fuck off! No by the word? Months earlier, the president only narrowly escaped expulsion from the White House. Judging by his unfortunate address to Congress, he's still reeling from the blow. Most of his remarks seem more like excuses. What the fuck? Mate, I successfully did every single fucking promise last year. How is this possible? Bruh. Bruh. Ciao ma. Mr. President, I salute you. The time has come for the leaders of two great empires to discuss present issues. Please do not bring your wife with you. This should be a conversation between two men. Mate, I agree. Tragic news, Mr. President. Do you remember Fat Joe's? The eatery near the White House I told you about. The mayor of Washington closed it after a recent sanitary epidemiological inspection. I hope your staff had time to enjoy the hot wings and free Wi-Fi. So that's no longer going to be a source of income. Fair enough. You know, hon, I should probably remind you that we need to pay our employees their holiday bonuses. Oh, fuck, I forgot about that. It's like, what? Holiday bonuses is like fucking... 3 times their monthly salary. Bro, it's a good job we fired that guy last time that wanted to like, quadruple his salary to 600,000. I would have had to pay him like what? 6, 12, 8, 1.8 million. Nah, blood. For December. Oh, next December. We've got 12 months. We've got 12 months, lads. I don't even know why she's reminding me. I don't care. But it's nice that she's told me about it. Right, we've got things to do. But more importantly, limit the drug traffic. Honey, don't forget the end of the year Christmas bonus. Yeah, you've just said. You just told me, blood. What's this? You can consider the Christmas bonus for each employee. If you think the total outcome is too high, it will be good to think about layoffs before Christmas. This is me. That's how I play the game, mate. I'll lay off. I'll lay off any motherfucker, me. 2.7 mil for bonuses, bro. That's crazy. We've got another year. Look, everybody's fully rested. We've got motherfuckers with passports and all sorts. Right, we're going straight into the drug trafficking. Antonio Estaba. Are we? Are we though? This'll put them out. This will put them out for the entire month. Round ones don't. Steal the painting, mate. I love shit like this. See, this is wait there, wait. What I needed a passport for her, didn't I? Help the Guatemalan leader. Right, she's a good PR person. Press releases and speeches, right? I need to get a passport. First things first, I need a passport for her. So we can do that next month. 280 grand, mate. Right, she's sorted out. Good. We're getting a passport so we can help the Guatemalan leader. Right, limit drug traffic. Okay, get the actor. Convince the iconic actor to depict you in a movie. Pick a speechwriter. A speechwriter. Person who writes speeches. Tien. We were going to use Tien, weren't we? Mr. President, I spent half an hour yesterday locating my speechwriter, blah, 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 blah. Maybe you got someone on your team who's a way with words, could help add a few one words. Yes, Tien's very good at that because he is a... Well, he's a diplomat, isn't he? Bang. Diplomat. Sort that out. You do that. That's taken care of. Steal the painting. The guys that we're going to use this are actually going out on a job now, so we can't do that. Get 4 turns to do that, fine. We can't do this. Can we hire anybody else? Where's the fucking... Just him. Okay, I'm just going to put them out on it. Limit the drug traffic. Right, so the people we're sending. Him and our henchman. I don't think it matters which way you put them. Right, so there we go. So the reason I'm putting these is because we're going to need a skilled technician. He's the best technician we've got. And a couple of tough guys to infiltrate the arcade. Bang, 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 bang. Boom. Right. Get that done, lads. And you'll have my forever gratitude. Shit, we're very quickly wiping out everybody. We've only got 4 people we can... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 5 people we can use. Popularize horses. Help the eco warrior in her struggle against climate change. I'm not even bothered about that. Right, distinguished lecturer. We have to do this episode. So let's look at this. My friend at University for a Smart One Apple doesn't have a roof yet, but the board of trustees has already been formed and is looking for someone to invite to give the first lecture. I heard from a friend at the FBI that the CEO of Joule and the founder of Schick... Oh, we've already read this. Promote your public speaking skills. Let's get Alter in on this. Do you have someone in mind that can extol your accomplishments? Or someone who can show them that retired-faced can't say 2 words without a piece of paper? She's good, isn't she? Spreading rumours and deception. Persuasion. I think Alter and Clint. Do you think? Gifted lecturer. I'm sending these 2. I think these 2 are a good team as well. Promote your public speaking skills. Bang. Buddy, in order to beat Faced in this unannounced competition, we need to emphasise your superiority. Now is the time to figure out how to do it. Show everyone your perfect diction, flash your regalia, or maybe we could give Faced an even worse reputation. Thank God he said more in his 4 years as president than you have. So, are you ready to show who's the best public speaker in America? Fuck. If you abort this, does it abort the full quest? I think it probably will. I think she's got this. Write an anonymous article accusing Faced of harassment. Give 300,000 to council members to endorse you. This is very clever. Write an anonymous article accusing Faced of harassment because... Because it will get him to he'll have to say something and he'll be a blumbering idiot. But it could backfire if he does it really well. I'm gonna do this. Come on, bruh! Cowboy, I just typed up a little post for social media with the stories of 3 women who have been harassed by Faced. He said that the former president casually hugged female stray staffers, liked to lock himself and his secretaries in his office, and stayed in their eyes for a long time. Journalists paid attention to the story, but because the victims were anonymous, no one took the text too seriously. Fuck. Except for the board of trustees, who didn't give Faced the benefit of the doubt. They had already written that they were deeply disappointed in him. Was that good? Buddy, I just got a letter from the White House mailbox sent by the administration of Arkville University. It said that they would be delighted if you gave an honorary first lecture on the topic you like. These assholes couldn't resist your unwavering authority. Mate, I knew she was going to come through. I actually thought she failed there, but she was like, the journalists don't fucking matter. The board of fucking directors do, or whatever, whoever they were. Right, here we go. My children? Why would you ever say that? Unfledged youths, yellowed chicks, witnesses of the ratio. Witnesses of the ratio? America's favourite. I don't even know what we're talking about here. Witnesses of the ratio. That's so funny. Witnesses of the ratio. I have to say that just because it's so funny. There are many obstacles in your way. Your elders will always tell you the right path. Believe me, you too will become clever. How patronizing. One day you too will succeed. There are many obstacles in your way. We need to address that. Witnesses of the ratio. There are many obstacles in your way. The years of my youth come to mind. And today I got an invitation to give a lecture at the best university in the country. Yes. That's great. Witnesses of the ratio, there are many obstacles in your way. The years of my youth come to mind, and today I got an invitation to give a lecture at the best university in the country. Think about it. Fuck, I'm sending it. It doesn't even make any sense, but fucking none of it does. Bang, is it any good? God, you're so annoying with your moralizer. Mr. President, tell them the truth. You look like a seal. I don't know if that went down too well or not, but... Come on, baby. Show me the fucking love. I need the love. Oh, it worked! Went up by 1%. We're back over 80. Alter, well done. Well done. Tell you what, I'm not very good at... I'm excellent at making money in this game. I'm just not very good at getting the fucking... The public vote. Rudy Wolfowitz. Mr. President, information about US nuclear weapons could leak onto the internet. It turns out that our scientists leave work notes in the school app. Remember this. In their excuse, they say that nothing as convenient for science has been developed yet. We should quickly remove the app from the public domain and block the poorly protected servers before the secret data gets into the clutches of hackers. Will you sign the order? Yes, we definitely should. Fuck it. I'm not risking that. Jessica Waltz, chairman of the Fat Joe's Restaurant LLC. That's going to cost us rep. There's nothing we can fucking do, really. Mr. President, we are one step away from the conquest of Mars, and the first contact with an extraterrestrial civilization is not far off. The latest trend is to send emails to aliens. Sorry, send smells to aliens. The debate is now in full swing over which smells will make America look good. I have the answer, Mr. President. Our most popular burger, the Joe Classic, features juicy American cows, fresh herbs from the south, and Rotto's signature sauce. It's a win-win option. But if you're in doubt, we are ready to stimulate your interest in offering. What do you say? Yes! Give me the money, baby! We're promoting that. It's free money. We're gonna take a hit to this. But at least we're relatively high anyway. I don't know how this is gonna... Maybe if it was like 60%, but 80%, that's... We're fucking untouchable, lads. Untouchable. Okay, next. Creative work. Good, we've got creative people. Get the actor. Let's do creative work first, because it's only got 4 days left to complete. Mr. President, I would like to report that the preparations for filming are well underway. We've already found a cameraman, a makeup artist, and EMC. But the best part is we've decided on the main audience draw. Since all Hollywood scriptwriters are aiming their content at China, there are no famous or even little-known scriptwriters available to write a story worthy of your personality. We need fresh blood, fresh eyes, and since we're aiming to create a masterpiece, that gaze needs to be quite intense. My point is that only a person close to you, though not necessarily a friend, can convey your complex character. A great politician with the heart and problems of an ordinary man, nothing too personal, a subordinate, yes. That's one who we need, your right-hand man or woman, the one who treats you with special reverence and awe. This film will be highly experimental. It may win the Platinum Banana Palm, at the very least. All the critics I know are thrilled. All that's left to do is send someone, or better 2 people from your team, and get them up and running as soon as possible. I'm even prepared to give them an express course in screenwriting. I think Sophie. I think... Oh, I want to say Alter. Socialite. She's not going to be good at this. I'm tempted to send Alter. She's done me a fucking solid every single time. I don't really know much about Sasha. I'm sending Sophie an altar. Fuck it. Mr. President, I was sure you would find talented storytellers. The head of the United States is surely surrounded by talent. I would like to give you a few pointers on your writers. The story must have a plot, a climax, a denouncement, an antagonist, and a protagonist. The conflict should lead to... Right. The conflict should lead to catharsis at the end. The more tears and laughter, the better. Altogether, nothing too complicated. Oh yes, and let's talk audience. Keep in mind that the love interest subplot will interest the women, the action will interest the men, and the critters and cartoon characters will interest the kids. I suggest we make a movie appeal to everyone. I think I've said enough. Oh, I forgot. One last piece of advice. Let your writer speak from the heart. We don't want a story written to sell a story. We'll reach the heart of America by giving them huge, sincere emotions they're hungering for. Fuck the lads. I'm shit at this type of stuff, right? So this is going to be so hard. What can she offer? A celebratory drama about Christ. Are you for fucking real, bruh? Thing is, if we write a script for a celebratory drama about Christ, that's possibly cutting too close to the fucking bone, to be honest. Because they're gonna be saying, "Oh, he thinks he's the next fucking Jesus." I don't want that type of thing. I'm gonna go with a sci-fi, I think. Only issue is, we get her back, don't we? After doing this, so I can put her at the end of this month. I can put her on vacation. Sci-fi blockbuster. Cowboy, that's an odd assignment for a press secretary. Plus, I hate all that story-eyed intergalactic crap. You'll have to forgive me, but I think these movies about spaceships and aliens are bullshit for brainless 5-year-olds. But you needed it, so I wrote it. Here, listen to this. Anyway, on one of the planets on the constellation Aquarius, they have a ritual for choosing their next ruler. Pretenders to the throne are sent to Earth, where they must seduce as many female sapiens as possible. Whoever scores the most point wins. Mate, this is fucking awesome! A group of 3 aliens travel to Earth. They plan to visit Las Vegas and show all the Earthlings how to party. But as soon as the aliens landed, they were captured by the military, who began conducting experiments. The main part of the movie is about the poor aliens getting probes up their asses and x-rays. We end up declaring war for the first time against an alien civilization, and half of the Earth's population is wiped out. But at its heart, it's a tale about love. So at the end, the alien falls in love with the Earth woman and peace returns to the galaxy. What did you think of my work? Yeah, that's good. Honey, Hollywood is calling about your movie. I take it you're ready? Yeah, fuck this. Mr. President, do you have good news for me? What kind of film have you prepared? Science fiction, the author is new to the genre. I don't know, Mr. President. Let me read it first and I'll get back to you. This is gonna fucking be a shit show. Everything in this script is terrible. The character's motivation, right? Okay, I don't care. I don't care. I'm sorry, my friends stands won't let right. I do. Fuck this, lads. Right again. I want to see what the one for Christ is. Listen, it could be like the Passion of Christ. We have to see what it is. I need to know. It could go down well. I mean, I think the Passion of the Christ, it did get, like, it was successful, wasn't it? Like, it was critically acclaimed. Right, well, Alta's not fucking going because she's dog shit. Well, she is. Sasha might be. Hey, well, we'll take Sasha and Sophie. I'm still going to try Sophie's out, though. Right, Howard. Why the fuck are we getting involved in movie making, man? I don't care, man. I've got better shit to do. Political situation comedy, nah. Right, we're going with the Passion of the Christ. Boom. So, I'm not sure what you think I have in common with Christ, but I did say as well as I could. I just remember I haven't been to church in a while. The social agenda is first and foremost to stay current. I made Jesus a woman. Throughout the whole movie, she's fighting for women's rights in Jerusalem, but in the end, the misogynists take over and crucify Jesus on the cross. The 12 apostles are all women too. The only man in their entourage is Judas. I'm sure the film will be showered in awards. Fucking let's do it. Honey, Hollywood is calling. This is the worst script ever. Who's gonna... It's a ready-made movie about Christ and it should go over great at any film festival. Let me read it first. Right, come on, what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? It's terrible. So wait there, lads. I might not be understanding this properly, but if we select the option, let's write another script. Does other options appear? Do other options appear? I think, lads, I think this quest's a bit dog shit, to be honest. Like, I find it funny, the stories. We need to find out how it works. It's not fucking clear. This is the biggest problem with this fucking game. Like, right, motherfucker. Ollie's the fucking writer, man. As much as this fucking idiot, right? As much as the idiot says, oh, the story needs to have all this shit, right? She just wants something that's serious, that makes sense. Cyberpunk thriller. Yeah, we want a cyberpunk thriller. I've always dreamed of writing a screenplay or book that intertwined computer science with my humble knowledge of politics. I'll tell you what I did, I hope you like it. The movie will be called Big Head. The main character is the president. He's a charismatic middle-aged man loved by a woman and adored by ordinary Americans. One day the president decided to pump his brain to the maximum in order to run the country even more efficiently. To do this, he turned to a mad Professor Jenkins. Jenkins implanted several dozen chips in the frontal lobes of the president's brain. They were supposed to make him the smartest man in the world. In the end, the president did become smart, but the operation had a side effect. The brain tissue began to multiply and his head grew bigger and bigger. No trace was left of his former beauty. The once handsome president became an ugly, big-headed mutant. The ratings were down and the voters were not happy. Nobody wanted a freak like that at the head of state. The president fell into display and nearly killed himself, but the beautiful Molly, the White House janitor, fell in love with him at the end. She too implanted chips in her brain and also became big-headed. They got married and had a big, healthy baby. Boy. Do you think anyone would want to say that? Yes, they would. That sounds fucking awesome, man. I bet you this is wrong as well. Who the fuck, man? Cyberpunk thriller. Intriguing. I'll study the script. Come on, baby. This is good. I never expected such power. I cried, I laughed, I cried, and read every page with bated breath. Nice. Hey, fucking this guy, mate. You need to come out of computer science and go into fucking script writing, bruh. It has everything we need to succeed. A timely theme, a clear message, and a main character who falls in love with the first scene. We'll start shooting immediately. Fucking happy days. Cinema is the most important of the arts. What would you like to see tonight? What would you like to see tonight? Cinema is the most important of the art. No. Would you like to see a movie about the president? These tweets don't even fucking make sense, man. What would you like to see tonight? My favourite genre is romance movies. The last movie I saw was about a goose that saved... my favourite genre is romance movies. Any film without romance is doomed to failure. If you decide to make your own movie, make sure the main character has a purpose. If you decide to make your own movie, make sure the main character has a purpose. I know that from personal experience. Someday they'll make a movie about me too. Don't be too discouraged if the script doesn't work out. The main thing is to believe in yourself and everything will work out. That's some fucking inspirational shit, that. Bang it in. Bang it in. Send it. She'll make a movie about you. At the end you'll be sitting in prison. I never said it. I never said to make a movie about me. Not even relevant. These tweets don't even make sense to what you fucking said, man. The president tastes of crap. That's good. No, that went down like a sack of shit, that, like. I don't give a fuck. Come on, just get rid of that. Oh, it worked. See, nothing makes sense. Like, these don't reflect what people say. There's a lot of excitement going around about the new film featuring the president. They say that the White House's direct involvement in the filming process only added fuel to the crew's creative spark. Boom, bada, bada, bida, bida, bang. Chairman of the Texas Mother Society, Mr. President, I was barely 6 when Father said, it's about time you learned to protect your family. Took me to a shooting range and put a shining M1911 into my hand. Our generation knew the meaning of responsibility. Unlike modern youth, they start by killing zombies in games and end up by shooting schools. Truth! I have a hard time even saying it, but it looks like we have reached the point of where it would be prudent to disarm the children. On behalf of all mothers from Texas, I ask you to ban weapon training for persons under 18 years old. Why? Well, no. Why would you do that? There's people who shoot up schools don't have fucking weapon training, so it's gonna make no fucking difference. I'm not gonna sign the executive order for that. It doesn't make any sense. Valdez Bars, Director of the Bureau of Public Affairs. Mr. President, do you know the faces teenagers make when they mock the important grown-ups? I think that's exactly what the CIA spokeswoman was doing when he commented on your meeting with Timur Pietlev. I watched his other interviews. Whenever he quotes you, he starts lip-syncing and twitching his fingers. People can't keep from laughing. I think you should fire this wannabe comedian who is ruining your media image. Do you agree? Right, so wait there. Do you know I think it's exactly what the CIA spokesman was doing when he commented on your meeting with... I watched his other interviews. Whenever he quotes you, he starts lip-syncing and twitching his fingers. People can't keep from laughing. I think you should fire this wannabe comedian who's ruining your media image. Do you agree? Go on then, fuck him. Bill Bonnier, White House Social Media Director. Sir, we are being flooded with emails demanding we aid the citizens of Venezuela. The dictator keeps tightening the screws. Yesterday, the last opposition journalist was detained at the border when he attempted to leave the country. Allegedly, there were drugs in his bag and an email in his laptop. That said, and I quote, "You have successfully ruined Venezuela's prosperity. Now get back to Washington to receive your fee." It looks like some shitty stage play. The people in the comments agree and are begging you to put more pressure on Venezuela. Shall we introduce new sanctions to make this announcement? I want to sanction them, fuck them. Breda Patariki, Specialist at the Centre for National Computer Security. Mr. President, you probably remember how China threatened our kids with the Baby Babe mobile app. I remember that and I didn't ban it. Last year, it looks like Belarus was aiming to take their place. Not long ago, they released a video game called Cookies Architect. Have you heard about it yet? It's a little more than a casino for small children. The game requires you to build gingerbread houses, but flour and sugar are sold for real money. There are reports of toddlers stealing from their parents. Mr. President, let us ban Cookies Architect in the US before the game wrecks millions of families. Will you sign the order? As much as I hate pay to win, how the fuck are toddlers stealing from their parents? How are they? My question: how are toddlers getting hold of the parents' payment details? It's the parents' responsibility, man. You can't be that fucking stupid, right? You know what it is? Fuck this game. Sounds shit anyway. Right. What are we doing? What are we actually doing now? Fuck. We can't do anything. We've got to do dominant attitude. Popularise horses. Help the eco warrior in her struggle against climate change. Right, let's see what this is. Because we might have some people that could help. Sir, I'm your biggest fan. You heard me, right? I love what you're doing here, but then again, I love almost anything. Because a positive attitude is the key to success no matter what you're doing. You know what I don't love? Climate change. It really grinds my gears. My usual cheerful approach to problems doesn't do shit, but I woke up the other day and thought, Rena, what if we go back to the roots and horses? I mean, go back from gas-guzzling combustion engines to horses as an ecological alternative. I suggest that we start with Texas, where the local traditions are particularly strong. Let one of your burly men spend a month riding a horse, flashing his chiseled abs. The people are going to love it. We're also going to need a competent PR specialist in addition to eye candy. Do you have people for this job? Alvaro's away. Conrad's away. I can't do this yet. Can't do that yet. Can't do that yet. We could get the actor, but it's going to cost 7 mil. And I just don't give a fuck about that. Steal the painting. Let's have a look at it. How my generation of kids are 2 ways of blowing off steam. Older brother's dog ate adult magazines and art galleries. You heard me right. Have you even seen the Renaissance paintings? The women on them are so curvy, they give Betty Berry and her mini bikini a run for their money. There's one painting young me was particularly fond of. It's called A Maiden on a White Horse. Just remembering it makes me feel 16 again. I'll wait there. What do we need? How about you send one of your con men to get the maiden? Steal it. Steal it, forge the papers. I cannot care less. Of course, wanted. I'll send Conrad on that when he's back. Right, okay, let's do dominant attitude. Ciao Ma! President of the People's Republic of China. Mr. President, it's a pleasure to welcome you, the American leader, to our land. How was your journey? Are you well? I'm very well, thank you. I wish I could say the same. Things are terrible for me. How can I make it any clearer to you? Look at my face. Look at my body. What do you think of this? I think you need to sort yourself out. The nice suit that fits you well. Thank you, but the suit is not me. It's Johnny Giovanni. He makes the best suits ever, but it's just a wrapping. The most important thing is that the wrapper contains something equally attractive. You have no idea what a curse my beauty has become. Even my intelligence and my physical strength have never been so troublesome. What kind of trouble are you in? Mr. President, how's this for a story? Recently there was a major brawl at the labour camp, hundreds of women fighting each other fiercely with spoons and screwdrivers, all for the privilege to hang my portrait in their cell. And this happened after I finished a 14-hour shift in the mine. Can you imagine? Not everyone could be saved. What? What is this story? What am I even listening to? Bruh. So who got your picture? Immediately after the incident, I had 1,000 portraits sent to the camp. As you can tell from the story, many people adore their leader, and it upsets them greatly when someone makes jokes about me, especially about my appearance. Every day I receive hundreds of letters asking me to punish the author of another lol or meme about me. Imagine some old joker recently compared me, Chow Ma himself, to a ridiculous character in a comic book about a model. About a mole, sorry. Mate, you do look like a mole though. The Chinese people were so outraged that I had to ban all references to this ill-fated mole across the entire country. Too bad I can't ban mockery of myself across the world. Are you sure that's the cause of your people suffering, bro? Only he who wears the shoes can tell if they are too tight, and only I understand the suffering of my people. This guy's a fucking clown. If you help me stop the flood of silly jokes, my people will finally be able to sleep at night, and I will thank you for sharing some very interesting scientific developments. I'm not going to censor anything. No chance. Censor what? I don't even know the word. It's just a matter of directing the flow of information in the most useful direction. I'm sure you'll change your mind. I must say that you're a great thinker, Mr. President. Let us discuss our trade disagreements. That's why I'm here. What's the difference? Trade is trade, Mr. President. The market will figure everything out, whether we talk about it or not. I look forward to hearing from you. I'm sure your assistant will contribute to the warming relations between our countries. That was a waste of time. Why is every time we meet a global leader that it's just a complete waste of time? Darling, you've already settled into your presidency. It's time to appoint people to informal positions. Oh, finally! Lads, this is going to be a game changer. I think we're going to be able to add another 3 people to the other side of the pot. We never make any headway unless we use every trick in the book. Sometimes the things we do won't be making the papers. Yeah, right. $200,000 at the end of every month. You lose rate. I can't be losing ratings. Oh, but wait there. And send your subordinates on regular assignments to intimidate journalists. Team member actions increase. I'm not doing that. Your monthly income sources bring in 40% more. Wow. That's like 400,000. Right. And send your subordinates on regular assignments to sell drugs. Your monthly income sources bring in 10% less. Favours cost 20% less. Favours. Your rating losses after events are increased by 1/3. You gain 250,000 at the end of every month. You lose rating. I can't be losing rating. I don't really care about money. Favors cost less. Team member actions increase stress points by 3. When you sign a bill, your rating increases by 1/3 more. Your rating losses after events are increased by 1/3. Conrad, you can send your subordinates on regular assignments to sell contraband. Issued passports are valid for 1 additional month. Ooh, favors cost 30% more. I don't like that. Your subordinates won't refuse work, even if your rating falls lower than their expectations. That's great. If we ever come into that problem, but I don't think we will. What can Ollie add us? 50% less, that's shit. Favors cost more. Ollie's bad at this. Ollie's bad at that altogether. Have I already tried Clint? Yes. Who's this? Tien. Team members are paid 25% more. 30 grand at the end of every month. Your monthly income source of see that shit. What about Will? Will must be good at one of these. Team members are paid 20% less at the end of every month. You lose rating. Your monthly income source brings 30% more. You gain 250,000 at the end of every month. You lose rating. Favors cost 30% less. Issued passports are valid for 1 month less. Not good. Team members are paid 50% less at the end of every month. You gain 60,000 at the end of every month. You lose a rating. Sasha? Gain 25 grand at the end of every month. You lose rating. When you sign a bill, ratings increase by 1/3 more. You send your subordinates on assignments to launder money. It's not very good, is it? Like, you can't really do much, to be honest. Right. What we can do is let's just add the people who only have a positive. Team members are paid 50% less than everyone. That's really good. She could be my power broker. More money again. Monthly income source is bringing 30% more. That's phenomenal, actually. Right, what we're going to do is, I think we're going to have Will. Right, let's weigh this up. Fuck. Your monthly income source is bringing 30% more. My monthly income source is about $1 million. That's 300,000, right? Team members are paid 50% less at the end of the month, so that's it's over $1 million. So I'm going to save 150,000 off that, right? Your monthly income source is bringing 40% more. That's like 400,000, and I'll lose 1.1 rating. But increase stress points. What does he actually do? You gain 1.5 at the end of every month. Team members actually increase stress. Fuck, man, this is so hard to manage. Your monthly income source is bringing 30% more. I think that's too good to pass out. We're definitely having Will in there. I need a kingpin or a fund keeper. Favors cost 30% less. Favours cost 20% less. %15 less. I need what? I think we're gonna do this. Sophie's going there. Team members are paid 50% less at the end of every month. Because we need to get the team members down. Sophie's going there. Bang. Your monthly income source is bringing 10% more. Bang. Oh, cancel. Oh, he's already there. Fuck, I didn't know that prick was there. Might have to be Conrad. Team members are paid 20% less at the end of every month. For a 2 point. That's going to save us a bit of money, but I can't lose the rating, man. Everything loses me. There's nothing I can do. I'm just going to leave it like this. I could hire Conrad, just in case. Right, there we go. I'm leaving it like this. Done. I haven't got anyone that's going to fill that place. Develop a censorship program. That is bars. Mr. President, who knew that CIA poser would be so popular? Both TV anchors and his colleagues fiercely defend him. They are saying you are persecuting talent, but there's more. The asswipe has been invited to perform at Nasal Joe. Constantly making fun of you, and Vice President now mocking you is literally the job description. Oh yeah, fuck him. Dmitry Gruzdev, Mr. President, the traitors in the Kremlin dream of getting even with me, the legitimate president of Russia, I swear. The whole rigging story is complete nonsense. People elected me 6 times, so why shouldn't they do it the 7th time? Pietlev has already given a command to his lapdogs to dispose of me. I found out from well-wishers and special services that a whole group of poison killers was looking for me. Can you help me out? Yes, I'm going to help you out. Thank you, Mr. President. I'll contact you later to tell you more about my evacuation plan. I want to get this guy into power because the other guy's a prick. Tina Way. Mr. President, a new guy told me in confidence that Deputy Chief Protocol Nancy Wright has been talking about her new hobby in the smoking room, and it's more like a religious cult than a hobby. I checked her social media and found out some suspicious photos. In one of them she was surrounded by men in black robes. In another one I saw a ring with a satanic sign. Mr. President, I'm afraid this person is about to become another source of bad rumours surrounding the White House. Why don't we fire the suspicious employee before she hurts your reputation? Yes, so what? Is she doing a good job? She's getting fired, fuck that bitch. Alan Rickles, Mr. President, we will name the classroom at Golden Ratio University after the main sponsors of the project. Would you like the Student Observatory to be named after you? $1 million. No. I don't fucking care. $1 million to name an observatory after me. Nope. That's alright, sir. Mr. Face has expressed a desire to make a donation in your stead. Crack on, I don't give a fuck. Antonio Estaba. Buddy, I bet with all that work you forgot to buy Ellie something for Valentine's Day. Here's the idea. I was in Pasenda one day on business and I was blown away. All the streets were covered in flowers. There were giant dolls of flowers on platforms, cakes everywhere. There was even a teddy bear in a goalie's mask. I thought they were buying someone, but it turned out to be a rose parade. I thought at the time how Ellie would appreciate it. I'm sure she loves flowers. How would you like to give your lady a gift and rent a platform like this? One word from you and I'll set it up. Oh, go on then. Rescue the rogue president. Okay, shit, we've got so much to do, but Wait there. Buddy, it may look like I gave Ellie a head start by not approaching my first candidate yet, but I have an advantage. I can perform investigations, which makes recruitment much easier. I'm almost done studying our future Illinois man's file. Expect the results soon. Darling, I caught a rumour that there's an interesting candidate from Texas. The man managed to lose the congressional race 4 times in a row, but is now preparing the 5th. Such determination should be rewarded. I'll give him a closer look when I have time. Okay. Right, so hold on. Right. Where are we? We've got to be near in the end now. Develop a censorship program. We need a passports for that. But let's read this first, because I could get preemptive passports for anybody that I think can do this. Mr. President, I represent the interest of our Supreme Leader Zhao Ma. We are developing algorithms to purge the Chinese internet from harmful content. We're having trouble stemming the tide of American memes. Is there any logic to them? Why are they even funny? We need the help of people who can get the cultural context to teach our firewalls to hit the targets. We need the help of Americans. We could use a public relations specialist who would explain the logic of American laws. Also send a programmer to develop an algorithm for analysing the American way of thinking. Right, so who we need is, we need Sophie and Will. The good thing is, Will's going on a fucking mission. He's going to be finished the mission this month. Sophie's going to have to get a passport. So this is going to work out well, actually. Because she'll get her passport next month. Will's going to come back next month. Boom shakalaka. Right, we need a passport. Services. Are these classed as favours? Are these classed as favours? Because if this was like 30% less, I'm saving 60 grand, it'll be 200,000. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it tells you all the ones in. No, it doesn't. Fuck it, I can't do that yet. Right, anyways. What? Mr. President, you remember Nancy Wright, fired employee? She was not a Satanist, but a cosplayer. I learned that from a post. How I got kicked out of the White House for my hobby, which is now all over social. Oh, fuck's sake, man. Jesus Christ. Mate, I've arranged your Valentine's Day at the highest standard. A sea of colourful flowers with a life-sized doll. Ellie's sitting on it. Thing is, though, right now people are getting fired by stuff like this. Does nobody actually look into it first? Would you not, like, talk to her about it? Bruh. So, yeah, she was buzzing about it. But what sex awaits you, my friend? I'm jealous. Yeah, we got her a good Valentine's Day gift. 79%. Fuck. Right. So we need a passport. We're just going to do it. You all get the passport. Done. Okay. So. We're in progress with that. We're in progress with that. We've got passports for 2 of the people. Steal the painting. We can't do that yet. Rescue the rogue president. We need passports for this, so we need 1 person. I'm currently hiding at my secret retreat in Latvia with local security services watching my back. I'm not the one to trust Latvians with such things though. See, we'd fooled them so many times back in the day, it almost makes me feel awkward. Anyway, I'm sure Pietlev's lackeys have already tracked me down. They could pounce at any moment now. I need an experienced agent to help me make it to the US, under the radar. I'll only feel safe once across the pond. Just so you know, Pietlev's men are the best out there, so it'll be a tough mission only a strong man can hope to complete. So Alvaro can do that next mission. And Alvaro's already got a passport. Right, but lads, we're ready. We're ready. Let's fucking go. %. 79. We're still at 79. That's okay. However, this is where things get good. Nice boss, generous executive. Bada bam, bada boom, bada boom. February 2022, lads. It's a It's present time. Right. 550 monthly dividends. Good stuff. So thanks for that passport. That's good. Cowboy, I can go anywhere in the world I want now. It's a shame it'll be here for business. Good. Pick a speechwriter. Did this work? Good thing I had time to go through the speech text you sent me, Mr. President. Wish I had time to go for a few shots before doing that though. Maybe that would help me wise up to what your writer was trying to convey and understand why he thought as many as 8 quotes from the Black Hat TV show were needed. For some reason I think meta-modernism is not exactly what is expected of me in this conference. Was that good or bad? Limit the drug traffic. Now, were they successful? Buddy, I'm in a great mood for the first time since I went to cold turkey on pixie dust. We are one step closer to beating the drug addiction of America for good. Your people completed the task with utmost precision. Pedro Shanks ain't that long anymore. The news said what was left of him fit into 2 shopping bags. There's a power struggle in Mexico as the cartels fight for supremacy, but we have achieved our goal. The drug trafficking is a historical lowest. Mark my words, the American people will soon turn away from illegal substances. Congratulations, buddy. Crack team, mate. Fucking tip-top. White House social media director. Sir, the announcement about introducing additional sanctions against Venezuela on the official page of the White House has already earned hundreds of thousands of likes. The commenters thank you, and the journalists, let me read this to you. America has once again reaffirmed its historic status as a champion for democracy and political freedoms. Specialist, Mr. President, by banning cookies architect in the US, you literally saved our children, except the game was also popular with adults, and now the Gamer Forums team with personal insults towards you and suggest, lads, these people need to realise that I've just saved them of their fucking livelihoods because they would just fall into a fucking debt playing this shit game. Sir, the last time you refused to give me a raise, now I have to insist. I want to make 4 times my... I have to do it, or he's going to leave. I need him, he's good. The good thing is, we should go for the discounts. Because where we're going to lose our money now is finding a way to discount my staff's money is the biggest way to save money. Promises. Reduce the drug trafficking from Mexico. I've already filled my promise, brah. 95% approval rating? Jesus, fannies are wet for this president. The leader of America. That is what they call the man whose word is an unbreakable rock. Truth. Another road accident strikes Barkley. This time the young driver survived. What might she reveal when she regains her senses? Young candidate for Congress in New York, Bobby Gates, is becoming a household name thanks to his recent video on Chick Shock. Who is he? A clever politician or a crook? Archie Wister. Mate, can we block this guy's account? He's a fucking plum. Our so-called commander-in-chief is busy trotting the globe while America suffers pain of his mistakes. I've just put drugs. I've just stopped drugs, mate. I'm talking to you. It's probably because this guy's on drugs. Mr. President, you won't escape justice. Even in China, you'll soon get what's coming to you. Ah, whatever, bro. You know what a bender is, don't you? It's like when you drink and can't stop. Well, I know about it firsthand. I'm sorry, but I'm not coming back to work this month. Did we need her for anything? Were we going to use her for anything? I just got her a fucking passport. Hola, El Presidente. Thanks for dealing with Pedro Longshanks. Well, nice to meet you. I'm the sole owner of Mexico, and if El Presidente is no fool, you'll deal with me and my people. Now I have enough dough even for the presidential wish list. I have no doubt, my friend, I'll finally cover the whole market. He's a drug lord. You help me, I pay, and become your favourite banker in future. The one who will never require loan purpose. What do you know, man? I got conned by some clever chick. I thought I was chatting with a supermodel, but she was just some smart ass who steals other people's data and then resells it on the black market. He didn't hack me though, just gathered some damaging information to persuade me to give him your personal details. I gave him nothing. They taught me in the FBI never to share information for free, but I promised this guy to speak with you on his behalf. Let's hire him. He conned none other than Tony Estaba, ex-FBI and acting vice president. Mate, it cannot be hard to con you. Who is he? Andrezi. He looks like a fucking homeless person. Buddy, we got a tip on a promising candidate in Illinois, Woody Panetta. Apparently he's a bright kid running for Congress, says all the right things, and he wants to be friends with the president. Same last name as our 42nd president, Rick Panetta, and it's not even his real name. Woody doesn't have any political clout. I guess he thinks it makes him sound famous. but I bet Woody could be a big politician in a couple of years. He reminds me of when I was young, feisty and charming. It was keeping him in my back pocket for now. But desperate times call for desperate measures. Top it all off, the kid tells me he's something up his sleeve. Maybe we can help Woody climb the ladder a little bit. Give him some money now and ask him to vote the right way later. Right now he's opening up a wildlife sanctuary in the suburbs. I say we go talk to him, look him over, and we can show him off to the press. Okay, right, wait there. Fucking wait there. This fucking bitch. What was I going to use her for? Censorship program. That's fine. I've got plenty of time for that. As long as she comes back next month, I can help develop a censorship program for that. Because she's social media savvy, right? Okay, so what was I going to do? Steal the painting. Rescue the rogue president. Yes, we've got passports. So, Mr. President, I'm currently hiding out my secret in Latvia with a local security service watching my back. I'm not the one to trust Latvians, such things though. CBD4, blah blah blah. Experienced agent. Alvaro, bro. Alvaro's, that's what we wanted Alvaro for now that we've got him back. He's there. I think I found the thief I was talking about. I don't want to accuse anyone publicly, but I'm pretty sure it's Clint. I'll keep an eye out. Clint's not a thief, is he? Steal the painting. Pal, my generation of kids are oh, that's right. Conrad's for this. How about you send me one of your comment, the maiden in white? Yeah, Conrad. Boom. You go and do that. Sir, Tina's giving me a hard time, always making stupid jokes, trying to make me look like an idiot in front of everyone and insinuating that I stole something, though I can't imagine what that's about. Lads, you need to fucking pack this in. We're not children here. Okay. So who else has got a passport? Will's got a passport. Oh, I was going to send Will and Sophie out, and I can't. Because Sophie's on a fucking bender. Silly bitch. Right. We can hire someone. 1.1 million. Who do you think you are, bruh? Oh, he's a hacker. A master of social engineering and catfishes. Oh, lads. Oh, right. If I get this hacker, does that mean I can make money at the casino? Because then I'll have 3 hackers. I think that's true. Right, tell you what we're going to do, lads, right? We're going to call an episode. First in next episode, I'm going to hire this guy for 1.1 million. How much does it cost? Wait there. Do you know what I'm going to do off camera as well? Right? I'm going to look. I'm going to look at this off camera and find out if I can rejig these in any other way that's going to be beneficial. Because I'm thinking now that we're starting to hire more people and it's costing us a lot of money. We need to reduce that amount. So if I can rejig all of these people so that I don't lose as much rep every month, but also take a massive reduction, because I don't need the. I do like losing stress points. Oh, we can't lose stress points on this side. Well, actually, do you know what it is? I don't think I can really rejig this much. That's fine. I'm probably not going to bother doing that then. Yeah, we'll cut an episode there. We'll hire the hacker next episode. We're going to make money at the casino if it'll let us. And if not, I think we're going to have to move on to the next month. We'll do like Panetta said. Okay, lads, hope you enjoyed the episode. See you in the next one. Things are getting good. Things are getting really tricky, like having to plan like what each of your employees are doing. It's like it's tricky, but it's good. See you there, lads.